From the Risale-i Nur collection, The Staff of Moses, Bediuzzaman Sayyid Nursi. Bismihi subhanah, in his name be he glorified. This strange age, just as the believers have intense need for the Risale-i Nur, so school teachers and students of science have great need for the staff of Moses, and teachers of religion and memorizers of the Qur'an are in great need of Zülfikâr. For in the treatise on the Qur'an's miraculousness, for example, many verses that have been subject to questioning and objections are shown to contain flashes of miraculousness and many fine and subtle points. In the name of all the Risale-i Nur students, Sayyid Nursi. Bismihi subhanah, wa in min shay'in illa yusabbihu bihamdih, assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu abadan da'iman. In his name be he glorified, and there is nothing but it glorifies him with praise. Peace be upon you, and God's mercy and blessings for ever and ever. My dear loyal brothers, now that the Risale-i Nur is being duplicated by machine and is spreading generally, and many school children and teachers who study modern science and philosophy are holding fast to it, there's a point that needs explanation. The philosophy the Risale-i Nur strikes at fiercely and attacks is not absolute, but the harmful sort. For the philosophy and wisdom that serve the life of human society, and morality, and human attainments, and industry and progress, are reconciled with the Qur'an. Indeed, such philosophy serves the Qur'an's wisdom and does not oppose it. This sort the Risale-i Nur does not bother with. As for the other sort, since it both leads to misguidance, atheism, and the swamp of nature, and is the cause of vice and dissipation, heedlessness and misguidance, and since with its spell-binding wonders it opposes the Qur'an's miraculous truths, the Risale-i Nur attacks and deals slaps at it with the powerful proofs in the comparisons contained in most of its parts. It does not attack beneficial, rightly guided philosophy. Members of the secular schools can therefore embrace the Risale-i Nur without hesitation or objection. But completely meaninglessly and unjustly, secret dissemblers are turning a number of imams against the Risale-i Nur, which is the true property of the Hojas and people of the madrases, religious schools, and they similarly excite the scholarly pride of certain philosophers. It is possible they will do this to harm the Risale-i Nur, so it is appropriate to include this piece at the beginning of the collections. The Staff of Moses and Zülfikâr, Sayyid Nursi, in his name be he glorified. The 28th flash and 8th ray proved with the same number that Imam Ali, may God be pleased with him, gave news of the Risale-i Nur and its important treatises almost explicitly in his Jaljalutiyah. Also in Jaljalutiyah, he foretold the final treatise of the Risale-i Nur with the lines, "And by the name of the staff of Moses, the darkness will be scattered." A couple of years ago I supposed the supreme sign to be the final part of the Risale-i Nur. But now, since in 1944 it was completed, and since the above lines predict a treatise that would disperse the darkness and give light and negate the sorcery, and since the first section of this collection, the fruits of belief, acted as our court defense and scattered the awesome darkness that had descended on us, and the second section dispelled the darkness of philosophy, which had formed a front against the Risale-i Nur, and compelled the Ankara Committee of Experts to submit and appreciate it. And since there are numerous signs that it will disperse the darknesses of the future, and since just as the staff of Moses, peace be upon him, caused 12 springs to gush forth, and was the means of 11 miracles, so the present collection consists of the 11 light-scattering topics of the fruits of belief, and the 11 certain proofs of the decisive proof. These have all given me the conviction that, with the above lines, Imam Ali, may God be pleased with him, was looking directly at this collection called the Staff of Moses, and that he was predicting it and applauding it. Sayyid Nursi.